Get
Okay, it's 2 a.m.
Get it
I'm
over
tired.
with.
I'm
It's 2 a.m.
Get
and we
over
just
it.
saw Spider-Man.
This garbage film no one likes.
This is a great
Everyone
movie.
hates it.
It's so good.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It's weird how good it is.
I don't think it's that good.
I really
It's
enjoy
fun.
it. It's one of the best. It's one of the best Marvel
It's
movies.
it's high up there, but I don't know. I wouldn't put it near the top.
Really?
Oh no, it's very near the top.
What
for
stops
me.
you from putting it at the top?
The other stuff that's at the top.
I guess.
I
good point.
I like so much of the other stuff more than this, but at the same time, it's just a really good film.
No, I dig it a lot.
Yeah.
I really like it.
It's enjoyable. It's
But
a lot
I
of fun.
can't, in good faith, put it over like Guardians of the Galaxy or the Winter Soldier.
I don't know. I put it above Guardians.
It's a fun little movie. Doesn't have any right to be as good as it is.
Oh no, it's amazing how good. Like especially like the fact that number one, Sony's involved in this. It has like 6 credited screenwriters, which is never a good thing.
Yeah.
It like
Amy Pascal's
involved in this. It's Sony again. But somehow fucking John Watts managed.
Yeah.
He managed to make a fucking great Spider-Man movie.
We just want to talk about goods and bads.
Yeah, the biggest problem.
Continuity.
Pisses me off.
Well, it's
me off.
the 8 years later thing. We were talking about this. I think it has to be an intentional thing.
Why would that be intentional?
I don't know, but there's no way in hell it was accidental.
Even if it's intentional, then it's not like
then it's stupid.
it's not smart. Yeah. Also, there's a bunch of stuff with like his film in the beginning that contradicts with.
Oh
Winter
yeah,
Soldier.
it kind of contradicts.
And also
Civil
like
War,
Civil War, and you like
War.
wonder like where when Tony escorted him back to.
I don't think that was a like one thing I was thinking of. I was like, yeah, like because at the end of at the end of Civil War, he's very pissy. He's very like, or not pissy. He's emotionally disturbed rather.
Yeah.
And I was like, but it doesn't make sense for him to be happy. And I'm like, actually, yeah, it does. Because that's how Tony Stark works.
It's a Tony Stark thing. But
He's
at the
good.
same
Yeah,
time,
especially in front of Peter.
in front of a child.
Yeah, he could definitely like put that shit down and act fun and quirky again.
Still, it's very distracting for me.
Yeah.
It makes a little more sense than I remember it being, because he does have that black eye.
He does.
Like we were talking about it earlier. We're like, he doesn't even have the black eye. He does.
He does. Yeah.
It's just not very well defined.
Yeah.
But Peter doesn't have the black eye.
Yeah, Peter doesn't have the black eye.
In the after credit
What was the
sequence
script-
of
what was the
Civil War.
script supervisor doing on this film?
What do
I
you
don't
mean?
know.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Sorry, it's just going back to continuity.
There's no like there's no continuity breaks within this
Within the
individual
film,
Within
yeah.
the individual film though, it's just with the there's just
Within
some with the
within
other
the
movies.
MCU.
And even then, I don't think it's universe breaking. Like the 8 years later thing is confusing and weird, but I can't call it a continuity error because
I can.
I'm not gonna say they planned it.
Yeah, I don't. That's not a plan, and it like throws off the timeline.
And it's not like
decision-
4. It's
a
not like
decision-
4 or 6. The year is supposed to be 5 years later.
Yeah,
right?
but
It's
the
not-
decision to do that, there's no way in hell no one said something if that wasn't intentional.
What would it mean?
I don't know though. That's the thing is I think we're gonna get an answer for that.
When do you think we're gonna get an answer?
I have no clue.
And do you think we're gonna get an actual answer or like a bullshit answer that says, it was supposed to be a part of, it's supposed to be a part of, what's it called? Peter Parker's film or something.
Yeah, I think
that wouldn't be.
I think that if we're gonna get
I don't think we're ever gonna get a good answer for that. So I think I consider it a continuity error.
I think if we are gonna get an answer, it's gonna be a bullshit answer. Like
it has to.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell.
How long until you would say that that's a continuity error?
I mean, well, I don't know.
They don't-
if they don't
address
explain
it
it until like Infinity War, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 3. When is it?
Well,
like,
I don't think it's going to be explained within an individual film. I think it's going to be explained like outside. Like it's going to be like Kevin Feige's
going to make up some bullshit.
Yeah,
no, I don't think
he's going to
make something. Yeah,
it's. There's no way in hell that like what would the process be of that mistake?
Amy Pascal was just like, yeah.
Maybe they just made a mistake.
But like their only way for Sony to be involved in that is if they insisted, because Sony does have final creative control on the movie. So the only way Sony would be involved in that mistake is if Sony insisted on doing that. And why would they insist on that?
It is possible for Sony to say, yeah, that looks right.
Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. And I think there's more to say about this film other than the
We're
continuity.
spending way too much time talking about that years later thing.
Okay, the Vulture is an excellent villain.
Oh,
love
by
the Vulture.
far.
He's one of the best.
I think this is definitely the most accurate portrayal, a live action portrayal of Spider-Man.
Yeah,
No,
I think so.
The scene with Vulture in the car
it's
is
so
maybe
great.
the greatest
It's one of the better Marvel scenes.
Scene that I have seen in this entire marathon.
I'd be interested in seeing just a section of from one scene from each movie that's considered the best.
Yeah.
Because I think that every movie has at least one scene that I consider the best scene.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. It's that. It's the Ancient One scene.
In the rain.
The Ancient One dies. Guardians 2. I'd say Yondu's death.
Yeah.
But as far as the Vulture goes, he really is.
He's a threatening villain. He's very well written.
He's threatening. He makes complete sense. He's everything you want in a comic book villain, and he's fucking great. And I love him. Yeah. And I love how one of the things that I think this movie does that impresses me so much, which is the thing I can't remember being in another movie. It's a flawed mentor.
Yeah.
It's a mentor like this, which is just he sucks. Tony Stark is really shitty at what he does.
But he still is teaching a lesson.
Yeah, exactly. It's
thing is though,
it's Tony Stark. I remember when they first announced that Tony Stark was going to be in this movie and he's going to be a mentor figure, and it kind of bothered me because I'm like, is that really in character for Tony Stark? And this movie does not betray that at all.
He's teaching just a bunch of bad lessons.
Yeah, but there's still he's teaching
good lessons.
He's
being
not,
responsible, and he's trying. He's being responsible, and admittedly he does get a couple good lessons in, but almost accidentally.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he's trying to
he's not he's not communicating with Spider-Man. He's he's showing a lot of really.
He also was 100% cool with just offering him a position at the Avengers. Peter himself had to be the one that says, "Hey,
I'm a child."
The mature decision would be to stay on the ground and finish high school first." And he was like, "Oh yeah, you're right."
No,
you're a child. I forgot.
That bothered me a little bit because I feel like Peter Parker would jump at the opportunity.
But what? Or did you not see his arc? His fucking character arc.
His arc was about learning not to jump.
His entire character arc throughout the entire film was about not jumping at that.
The entire point of the movie is he shouldn't be the Avenger.
Okay, how did that arc build? How did that arc build? What do you mean? What do I mean? That's exactly what I mean. I'm asking you a question. How did that arc build?
Okay, it started off with him coming off of Civil War, very hyped to be the Avengers. He's very excited. He's like, "This is it. I'm officially an Avenger. I'm in that group now." Then he has to realize that he's not that. He's still a kid. He's still
a kid
immature.
Who doesn't know what he's doing.
And he hangs onto a plane.
Right before.
He hangs onto a plane and he realizes that maybe I can.
Right before he goes to the ferry scene, he tells Ned is like, "We have a Spanish quiz," and he's skipping class. He's skipping the Spanish quiz, and he's like, "I don't need to focus about this because I'm gonna be an Avenger. I'm gonna be living in Stark Tower. I'm gonna be doing all these things."
Yeah, and then
he bit off way more than he can chew, and he realized, okay, I still have a lot to learn. Maybe I don't.
In a couple of years, sure, he'll be able to be a full-time Avenger, but he still needs to grow up a little bit.
Yeah, the fact
and then what is it? A year later, he comes in Avenger.
Yeah. Well, when the world is threatened, he needs to step up for it. And plus, we don't know the actual.
Yeah, we don't know how
it's gonna work.
Infinity War works. We haven't seen it yet. Seeing it tomorrow though, that's gonna be.
Yeah,
fun.
I'm very hyped for it.
Yeah. All right.
There's not much else to say.
There's not really much more to say. It's a great
film.
It's a great movie. It's weird how good it is.
Yeah.
Don't forget to donate to Captain Crunch's legal fund.
What? What was wrong with you?
I don't know. It's 2 a.m. All right.
Okay, where do you guys put it?
Number wise, I think I'd give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. I
think that's too high for this movie.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah. What did you not like it?
I like this movie, and I think it's one of the better movies. But I think I wouldn't put it up there with the best of them.
Honestly, I think I know right now on the list I have it at number 4. Actually, yeah, you know, I'm going to keep it there because I love Winter Soldier a lot. So my current list is Guardians 2, Guardians 1, The Winter Soldier, Spider-Man Homecoming, Captain America the First Avenger, Iron Man, Civil War, Avengers, Doctor Strange, Iron Man 3, Ant-Man, Age of Ultron, Iron Man 2, Thor the Dark World, Thor, The Incredible Hulk. There's a lot of these fucking movies.
Yeah, for me, I'd put it slightly lower. Still a good movie, still a good time. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, number 1, obviously. The Winter Soldier, The First Avenger, Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain America, Civil War, then Homecoming, followed by Avengers, Iron Man 2, Thor the Dark World, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, Iron Man 3, Age of Ultron, Iron Man, Thor, and Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. Alright, do you mind showing me my list? Alright, so my list right now is Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Ant-Man, Spider-Man Homecoming, Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain America Civil War, Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America, I keep thinking that's The Force Awakens, The First Avenger, Captain America The Winter Soldier, Iron Man 2, Age of Ultron, Doctor Strange, Thor the Dark World, Iron Man 3, Incredible Hulk, and Thor.
Yeah, those are lists. Those are what we have.
And are we going to average out the lists to make a mega list? We have this idea to make a averaged list.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah.
For the best of Marvel, for Era 401's best of Marvel.
And we'll also be featuring an exclusive villains list. Ooh,
from
me.
Zach
I've been ranking the villains from the Marvel movies, and so far
secretly
on my own, without the consent of others.
I know.
Yeah, it's for all the hate that Marvel gets for villains, they have a pretty good roster.
I just whenever people like do that, they're like, Marvel sucks at this, Marvel sucks at that. I just like it really just feels like they're grasping at straws.
Yeah, like
they're just trying. People try, especially at film school. People try really hard. People try so hard to find flaws with the Marvel movies.
Yeah, like right now,
really want to.
Right now, looking at the villains, like.
There are some weak ones.
Like 11 out of 8, I would say, are very strong. out of 18. 11 out of 18.
11 out of 8.
11 out of 18 are very strong.
11 out of 8.
But there are some weak ones.
Yes,
not so there aren't, but...
No, like there are definitely weak ones, but I think overall Marvel does a good job at villains.
Yeah, especially after they started getting flack for that. Like that's another thing about Marvel is that every time they get flack for something on the internet, they immediately adapt.
Yeah.
People give them shit for the color grading of the movies, they immediately adapt. People give them shit for the scores of the movie, they immediately change that shit.
Yeah,
they're good fucking movies.
Even then, like. They don't even need to adapt them most of the time.
Yeah, because they're not even that big of flaws. Like they don't ruin. They're so good movies, but then they change anyways, and they all end up great.
Like, I do think it sometimes becomes a problem when they overcorrect with some stuff. Like particularly in Age of Ultron, I feel like that movie has some overcorrections where it's just like a bunch. Like the Avengers spend most of their time just saving people, and like it's got some weird like tonal things that like. It's obviously Joss Whedon being like, oh, you didn't see them saving anyone in the first Avengers, so we're gonna like do all this stuff in the second one. Yes. And like, oh yeah, Hawkeye. Well, actually, no, that was a good thing what they did with Hawkeye. But overall, like, yeah, Marvel doesn't have many issues, and that's what I've learned from this entire retrospective. Take that home, kids. Put it in your pocket.
Save it for a rainy day.
I'm sleepy.
And we don't got anything else to say.
We all gotta go to bed. Goodbye.
I gotta go.
Bye.